So the other receiver that was traded was Hollywood Brown. Like I said, I'd love to be the new GM of the Cardinals. If anyone wants to give me a call, because this was maybe a fleecing, but let me get your opinion on this. Are the Cardinals finally getting over the hump here after this Hollywood trade for Hollywood Brown with Kyler and all these boys? It was a good trade, bad trade. What were your thoughts, G?
They put the duo back together. Kyler and Hollywood played together at Oklahoma. Now they're back together. The buddies. They're going to throw some deep balls, but I don't know how much of a difference this will make. And maybe a little bit of difference. I don't think it's a lot. I think it's a little bit. Does it get him over the hump? No, it does not get him over the hump. They got to beat the Rams, which they're not going to do, and they got to beat the 49ers. I don't know. So Kyler's a little disgruntled. Is he really that good? I mean, the guy's excellent. Don't get me wrong, but is he that next level? Can he get him to the Super Bowl? And is Hollywood Brown going to make a difference? I don't think so.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think this all hinges on Kyler taking a step. He keeps dipping off at the end of every year. He's got to step it up. Now, hopefully this makes him happy and they don't have to pay him a contract. I think that's why they did it. I also think they knew DeAndre Hopkins was going to get suspended, and that's why they did it, right? And so I think he's going to be a great compliment to DeAndre Hopkins because he can take the top off. And now it's hard to, usually the safety's got to shift over to DeAndre Hopkins' side. Hollywood Brown will blow right by you. But I don't like the signing because he's already going into year 4. Are you going to keep him for 2 years, not pay him, in his contract year? I think they'll let him walk after 2 years, when he's due a contract. I just think he's a little too old. He's not as good as a 23rd pick. It was a really, really weird decision. I think they got fleeced on this, and I don't think it gets them over the hump at all. I think Rondale Moore was set for a great season. He would have been he seems like a better version of Hollywood Brown to me. It just seems like Christian Kirk 2.0, and not like Christian Kirk was killing people last year. So not a huge fan of the trade.
Marquise Brown does not have a high completion percentage down the field. They think he's this deep threat, but when you look at his stats, his long ball completion percentage is low. He missed a lot of balls.
Yeah.
And Lamar Jackson threw him a lot of balls. And people say, oh, he didn't catch it because Lamar Jackson doesn't have a good deep ball. Was it really that? I don't know. We're going to find out real quick. But that team, the Arizona Cardinals, when you look at that team, I don't know that they're stronger on offense. So, James Conner's there, but they only have Conner now in the backfield. So they used to have a 1-2 punch. And so now you look at the receivers. Yeah, they're a little bit better there. And then the tight ends, I don't know why they drafted a tight end. They had Zach Ertz. Why they wasted a pick on a tight end so early in the draft. I don't know what, it can help to have another tight end, but couldn't they have drafted something else there? I just don't see them stepping up, man.
How's my picture look for my Cardinals GM on the website? This looks right? My sideways, because I'm about to be this GM. It was just horrible picks left and right. It was just a bad night for the Cardinals. I totally agree with everything you're saying. Nowhere near over the hump.